everybody, it's Wednesday, it's WIP Wednesday, so we get together on a Wednesday and we have a look at all of the great bits and bobs you're working on out there in the community. Now, I'm going to have to keep this a quick one today because I am currently painting a big thing that I need done ready for tomorrow so that we can film with it. So we're just going to have one round today, about 15 or so emails. So if you're working on something very, very cool you want to share with us, you're just starting out, you're just coming back, whatever, drop us an email at whipwednesdaybhpc@gmail.com and eventually we'll get around to showing off what you're working on. Right, let's get stuck in. Okay, first up we've got JV. Hey Ben, I submitted the Ethereal team a few weeks ago. Today I'm sending over an Ogre team. I hate duplicate poses, so I did a lot of conversion work and Ogre Kingdom part usage to keep each one of my Ogres unique. I used some leftover parts to make one unique Noblar that fans of the TV show Disenchantment might find familiar. Now, I'm not familiar with Disenchantment, but it looks very much like Futurama. Oh, it is. Interesting. Cool. I might have to pick that up. Anyway, let's have a look at this. I do love a good Ogre team. Wow. Wow. Nice job with the flesh tones. Like, beautiful mix. That pink is very vibrant. But look at the great work on the Noblars too. This is a superb looking Ogre team. Ian Warhanam is just finishing off an Ogre team at the moment. And they are fun. Ogres, I think, are the underrated stunty team. Especially when you fit in Ogrewold as well. The Ogrewold build in a tournament is incredible. And they're such fun in leagues because they're just big bruisers. A Mighty Blow is just great. Now, this is awesome. I love the paint job. Love the highlighting there. The skin's lovely. The paint job on the uniform is really nice as well. Crisp white on the edges works really well. And beautiful conversion work as well. So you've got an iron jaw, iron gut, iron gut fist there. So yeah, nice job. Is that one of the punch daggers from the ogres as well? I think it is. Whew. Excuse me. Yeah, that's very, very, very cool. I love this. The flesh work is superb. Absolutely superb. Nicely done, JV. Really cool. And then you've got the Noblar, me flavoured water. So I think I'm going to have to watch the show. Ooh, we've got Necrons. Some very cool Necrons. Look at those bases as well. Man, that's... Okay, Necrons do a good job. So Necrons are from 40k. They're the space robots. They started off as Terminator clones, basically. And then became space undead. So this is Orkster. Hey Ben, my hobby project of producing 250 points of Necrons each month continues. This month I managed 315 points with Scorpec Destroyers and Scarabs. Oh, this is very cool too. I've also been working on magnetizing my Doomsday Ghost Arc so that I can run it in either format. With the magnetization complete, painting has begun. That's something that's really cool about the 40k kits. Is the ones you can magnetize, you can kind of put together in different ways. So that's, I guess, a troop transporter versus some kind of anti-tank weapon or something. But very, very, very cool. That base is outrageously tiny for a model this size. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. There we go. I mean, lovely work on the gold. Ah, that's a really cool vehicle. I don't know enough about Necrons. Not since maybe 3rd edition. Ah, wow, what a beautiful chaplain. Excellent edge highlighting there on the black. Like using a kind of off blue or a off teal there, and the face absolutely beautiful. So also managed to get a few additions to my Ultramarines completed, having been sat in the background whilst working on the Necrons, and I think you'd agree it's a beautiful job. Wow, every single iteration of the Ultramarines that we see from Orkster just gets better and better, and I want to say unnecessarily better because it's gorgeous. Really nicely done. And we've got some Blood Bowl too. Orkster is known for his Blood Bowl. Whilst Blood Bowl painting has been on the back burner a bit, I have managed to get a few bits done on the Grebo Wildfire Orcs, which it's a lovely team. It's definitely on the to buy list. I love this guy. I hope we see Madcap Migs back again at some point. That's really cool. I like the purple on the hat. You kind of highlighted it with blue, and it works really well. It's a nice lilac effect. Now, before we jump off, next tournament is currently the end of July. Okay, we've got a while. 3D printed one of the claw star players from Punga Pirates to use as Glart. Should be an interesting day running 2 star players with Snotlings for maximum carnage. Keep up the good work, everyone. Orkster. Orkster, cheers. Ooh. I'm assuming that's Glart and Hackflem then with Snotlings. So that's that'll do pretty nicely. Okay, it's Jelly time, and we've got Jelly's dragon. This has been sitting on Jelly's desk for a while, and we've seen it in the background. Man, what a beast of a model. It's kind of got a feather effect on the scales, which is really nice. Wow. Is this a Pathfinder dragon? Ooh, sorry guys, it's been a long few days. This is gorgeous. The highlighting on the spines works really well. Don't need a dragon, Ben. No need right now for dragons. Hey Ben, finished painting the dragon, mainly contrast paint and dry brushing. Have gotten that big model anxiety off my back, so now looking forward to my Grebo Giant. Still need to build a base for it as the wings sag a little, and I can't get it to go any higher as it keeps sagging into the original position. Yeah, it's a tricky one when you've got models like that with the big old wings on. Cork seems to be the answer to most things. A cork base seems to be a really cool way of doing it when it comes to monsters. This is awesome though. Okay, also had the first 2 squads for my D&D army done, except for some grass tufts. Pretty happy with how they've come out considering how simple I kept the paint job. Helmets are Puppets War, that's it. They're the helmets that I used on our Human 7s team. Really nice. Shields are from the custom bit, and the bases I got from tabletop art. Got 3 more elite dudes to go, and then it's on to the exciting bit, the cavalry. Happy dungeoneering, Jelly. Okay, I love this. I love this simple scheme for Stormcast. The fact they've gone kind of knightlier makes them look a little bit fantasy, Final Fantasy instead of like Games Workshop, and I really like it. It's a very cool, nice gleam on the armor, and the shields work beautifully. Yeah, I like this. As like actual knights, it's, I don't know, they've got a bit more gravitas to them. But I don't know. I like the imagery. I like the world of Age of Sigmar. Don't like the game so much. But thank you very much, Jelly. Always nice to see what you're working on. Next up, we got Joe. Hey, Ben. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. There's a wrestling in joke there. Not the last one, sorry. TT Combat Rumble Slam figures for your viewing pleasure. Some cost a little, some cost a lot, but every ref has its price and can be bought. And I've got my new bribe counters. I like this. This is wicked. So literally just piles of gold, and hey, can't go wrong with that. I like the safe. The safe is excellent. So we got we have Triple D and Phage, the 2 feuding ladies. Safest worker ever painted, Traffic James. And finally, Peyote Pete, aka Cactuar Jack, aka Prick Foliage, aka Miss Foliage's baby boy. So we've got these guys here for Rumble Slam. I'm assuming that's the safety guy. Absolutely brilliant. I've not really spent a lot of time looking at Rumble Slam, but it seems to be very, very cool and very, very popular. Before we move on, also came second in the local 7s tourney, the Hornswoggle Cup. Amazing. Just picked out first by third tiebreaker, playing with an Underworld team, the Secret 7. Your enthusiasm and tips for 7s being a big part of getting me there, so thank you for that as well, Joe. Nicely done. I love 7s, man. 7s is so, so, so good. And Underworld in 7s are pretty fun. Are we featuring Underworld in 7s next? We are, actually, which is very cool. Okie dokie. So, we've seen a bit of this team coming up. This is from Samuel. Hey, Ben, and the rest of the Bonehead gang. Back again with my latest WIP Nurgle. We'll be taking them to the tournament I'm hosting in Cape Coral, Florida. TV 1100, 3 normal, 1 double skills. Very excited to spread the ooze and the booze. I'm currently painting my Rot Spawn, which I've made by kit bashing an extra Varag, Ghoul Chewer and Plague Marines. Please let me know your thoughts and suggestions for what skills to take and on who. I'm also planning on using them for my league and having at least 1 miniature from each race team. We've seen some of this. I think we saw some of this last week, which is very, very, very cool. Thanks for everything you guys do. Cheers. Okay, so I love the Varag model. It's a great way to get it onto a pitch, actually, to be fair. And this is cool too. So this is your custom bits. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's an excellent model. Love the paint scheme. Very gnarly. when it comes to... So 4 skills. 4 skills with Nurgle. 1 double. It's always tempting. Now, the beast doesn't need block. Maybe pro on the beast is pretty good, but it depends on your build. For 1100 TV, you can get the majority of the team and enough rerolls to tick you over, so it's fine. If you can take stars, it might be worth trying to sneak Hackflem onto the roster. If you're not running scars, then honestly, you shouldn't need leader. So that double can either go on the rot spawn or just kind of ignore it. If you got Pestigore, Sure Hands is good in the tournament format. Block is obviously always good. Sorry to say that. I think 4 block might be the best thing to do that. Oh, I know this guy. This is this model, which is Brute Fun's Yeti that's been dropped recently, and this is a beautiful bit of painting here. This is from Stefan. Hey Ben, thanks a lot for featuring my necromantic horror in the last WIP Wednesday and for your nice feedback. Now I'm working on a Norse team. While some line people are still lacking basing and numbers, the first completely finished figure is the Francie Sharp Clawed Yeti. This model is one of Brute Fun's excellent sculpts, printed and painted by yours truly. The print came out crisp and clean and was a pure joy to paint it. I'm really satisfied with the result and hope he'll do his job on the pitch just as good. Cheers and all the best, Stefan. Right, this is lovely. Like a really, really nice paint job. The hair comes out really well, but there's some absolutely gorgeous highlighting there. Even the toenails have been done really beautifully. Absolutely superb. And as you can see, oh, look at that. The highlighting on the blue and the yellow there is excellent too. Really cool. No, I'm a big fan of this model. Got it lined up for a video. Where are we? Coming out next week. Because it's just so good. This is just so good. And it's really, really beautiful job. I look forward to seeing the rest of the team, because that is going to be very nice. Next up we've got Gazatola. I've been working on some Skaven for my Underworld team, the Pillar City Plunderers. Just the Blitzer, Clan Rats and big guys to go. Will I get them done before the Fanath Beastman and RNE Studios Werewolf I've ordered for the College of Beasts turn up? Got the 4-day weekend for Jubilee, so it's doable. As you can tell, guys, we're a little bit behind on the emails. But very, very, very cool. Oh, man. I'm Skaven. I just want to play more Blood Bowl. I did get to play a ton of BB3 the other day. Woohoo. I'm at 80% of my storage. Here we go. We've got some bits here now from Patrick. Okay, let's see if this lines up in remote order. Google Drive doesn't do a great job. Oh, okay, I know what we're looking at here. So, lots of stuff this week. End of game between Black Company humans and Reptile Dysfunction lizards. The next few shots show Dice Tower prototype. Yeah, I don't think this is in the right order, but that's okay. So this is on the picture we looked at last week, which is entirely magnetic. Each of the tiles are separate. It is an absolute work of art, and it is a very impressive piece of kit. It looks like we've got a base here with bits and bobs on as well, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming we'll talk... Oh, a stun prone base resolution. Nice. That's a cool way of doing it. I do like that, and everything is magnetic and just fits in a tin as well, which is incredibly useful. Yes, we saw a lot of this last week, and it's just phenomenal. And there's a dice tower in the background there as well. Now, given the beautiful job painting it, by the way, this is really, really cool. I look at it and I see Space Hulk. Not because of the tile system, because of the underneath. And the Space Hulk, like, everything's kind of 3x3 rooms or corridors. And it just looks... Oh, beautiful job with that. Nice Snotling team on the go there. Against Ogres, excellent matchup. Absolutely love this. I love the atmospheric effects as well. I want to get to the dice tower bit. The pitch looks amazing. Really, really crisp, really clear, and a double end zone size pitch as well. That's kind of old school. I like that. So gone to town with the magnets, because there's a magnet underneath each one of these tiles, and with the magnet on the ball, it works through, which I think is genius. And you've got the trapdoor sections there as well. This is seriously, some work has gone into this, and I love that. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see if we can get to the aforementioned dice tower. Let's see if we can skip ahead. Whoa, right, let's cut to the end and see if we can work our way back. So this is the dice tower. So, come on, Google. Come on, Google. I've been having problems with Google all day. This is interesting. So that's the dice tower. I look forward to seeing what pieces you've got on the side of it. A couple of shots of magnetized balls everywhere, shots with the end zone tiles in place, a few shots with mood lighting. This is the Head Ogre Heels team versus Snot Rockets, Snotlings 1. Shots of the pitch of the prototype, centerpiece, lunchbox storage of extra tiles. Last shots throwing the prototype of the skill base, main piece is coloured base on position. Second shot shows unpainted grass. Yeah, no, that's just outrageously outrageous. Really, really, really cool, Patrick. Yeah, working on a scoreboard as well. This is really interesting, and the fact you've brewed up a dice tower as well is just. This is beyond the next level, and I'm super impressed with it. That's really, really, really cool. Not sending in too much, just send it. Just keep sending it because it's so cool. I'm sorry I can't get to everything, and I'm even more sorry that Google makes things all higgledy-piggledy. Next up we got Rob, Hayburn and the Bonehead community. WIP Wednesday, I Am Groot edition. We are gearing up for a new season starting next month at my local league. I was taking halflings again, but following the errata, this may change as Throw teammate got... yeah, it's not as good. I'm thinking of taking the Imperial Nobility team using my Holy Grail miniatures, whose display base is ever so nearly complete. That's for WIP Wednesday next time. Anyway, I've been busy painting for others recently, as leaving gifts and a new home miniature for colleagues at work. And a farewell to my owners, for my neighbours who have moved out this past week. There's something about painting miniatures as gifts. We've got Vive from Final Fantasy IX and my favourite character in any video game, pretty much, and Baby Groot. Next job is a commission of a Grebo Games Slan team for a buddy down the local league. Hope you'll get to enjoy the long weekend. Again, we're a little bit behind. This is beautiful, and this is like the quintessential Final Fantasy. I think the only thing more Final Fantasy is Cloud with a massive sword, isn't it? And I love this. This is so cool. Beautiful job getting the glow on the eyes. It just works perfectly. And then you've got a wonderful Baby Groot. I really like this. This is really nice. Some lovely blending when it comes to like getting that moss effect on the tree. It's so, so, so good. We've got more ghostly bits here from Sebastian. Hey Ben, as you were wondering which parts I used to convert my Bryce Cambiel, I sent some pictures of the WIP. The flying skulls were a late addition to the project. Hope it helps, Sebastian. Okay, so we can see here. So this is a chain rasp with a little bit of conversion with the flames on the top. And the chainsaw. I think where the chest piece comes from, the skull, but I mean it's a beautiful finished model with the cool ghostly lighting. And you got little flying skulls. Absolutely love it. I guess Bryce is one of the only models we're waiting for now. And Black Hoof maybe, but absolutely super cool. We've got Felix next. Hey Ben, just a quick update on my College of Beasts team. After an underwhelming opening match, the Corngors were sent to Norska for boot camp and now play as Ulfborners. Ulfgors, if you will. Nice. In order to offset the cost increase, I've ditched a Beastman and a reroll and acquired 2 beer boars, except the college couldn't find any suitably trained pigs, so they're using performance-enhancing dogs instead. Keep up the great work. All the best, Felix. This is wicked. And a great choice. I mean, beer balls, really useful for beasts to balance your costs, and these models are fantastic. I love this. I can't remember what they're from, but there's a couple of Kickstarters that have come up like this, and this guy here actually does look like my old dog buddy on the right hand side, so I love this. So good. Beautiful paint job as well. Okay, we've got some aliens. It's like you're looking at my YouTube video history. Been on a bit of a conspiracy theory binge in the background while working this week. 2 completed this week. This is from Paladin Demo. Battletech. Oh man, let's flip it round. Grey Scientist from Reaper Bones was from my earlier Halloween contest, but didn't pan out for the Greys. And then cool stuff there from Reaper Bones. Oh man, you've got the Grizzly. awesome. Battletech ad hoc star. Got more creative with Alpha Galaxy scheme. Added white for the blood, named Kodiak. And yellow stripe for the Bondsman cord. This is my all-time favourite Battletech model, and I cannot get hold of it in the UK. It is absolutely beautiful. Even the 3D, like the STLs you can pick up, they're not this cool, and it is just absolute chonker. And a lovely style. Really nicely done. I love all the Battletech stuff that we see come through here, especially from Paladin. Did you guys see the, I don't know, like 15 mil stuff that Catalyst are working on? I think it's 15 mil. It was described as 15 mil, but it looks like it might be a bit bigger. 15 mil Battletech. Oh man, I cannot tell you how excited I would be about that. So cool. We've got a rule set that we worked on before. There was Engage, which is our spaceship game, and then there was Mech Hero, which was like basically Engage but in battle mechs. So good. I love it. Love this. Bloomin' heck. Love this too. This is gorgeous. Okay. Right. I've lost my train of thought here. And we're going to Marco. Hey Ben, this is Marco from Italy. What do you think of my first proto paint job for my future Wood Elf team? Head is a minor conversion based on an Amati Reaver. I approve. So the Namati Reaver is an Age of Sigmar kit. It's one of the underwater people, but it's like their thralls. Man, the flesh is beautiful. The highlighting is neon and absolutely phenomenal. I approve. I like the kind of reddish brown to go with the blue Blood Bowl lycra, I guess is the best way to say it, but no, some beautiful work. That's outrageous. Absolutely love it. Look at the gem work there as well. Absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to see this finished team. Right guys, sorry to call it a bit early this week, but I am fast running out of time. Do let me know what you're working on. I know we're a little bit behind, but we'll keep plugging at it. But thank you so much for sharing. There's so much cool stuff going on, but I have to finish this project and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hopefully you'll like it, and yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for sharing your hobby goodness. Keep it going, guys. It's awesome. Happy painting.
Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to help support the channel even further, please like and subscribe, or come join us on our Patreon. We have early access to content. We get loads of feedback from you guys, and we try and do competitions as much as we can. Or you can get yourself some Bonehead Podcast merch on our Spreadshirt site. So if you want to support a team, especially for the Bonehead Championship, you can pick up a shirt, a mug, things like that. It all helps support the channel, and we really appreciate it. Anyway, links below. Thank you very much. Happy blocking.